I remember when I got my first phone. I think I was around 10 years old, and it was this like lime green Samsung phone. Wish I still had it. I unfortunately don't. You're gonna have to live with a picture. But it was a very ugly phone looking back at it now. Now, let me be honest. It wasn't a great phone. It was, like I said, this horrible lime green color, and the camera, I wouldn't really say it was anything good. But hey, it was my first phone, and I was quite happy about it. I mean, phones couldn't do that much when I was 10 years old, so when I told my parents I wanted a phone, I basically just said I wanted the coolest one. Like back then you didn't really think too much about the specs, you more thought about what's the coolest looking phone. And back then it really felt like phones could last forever. However, these days it feels like they can barely last for 2 years. This right here, this is my LG phone, and I've had this since I think around autumn 2015, I believe. And yeah, okay, it served me well. I needed a new phone, and this was the cheapest one I could get. I'm happy about this because it was a pretty good phone for its time, and I have taken so many videos and so many pictures with this phone. It really has served this time. However, back in autumn of last year when this phone turned 2, I really started to realize, okay, this phone is getting slow. It's not as fast anymore, it takes a long time to open up apps, and unsurprisingly, phones have gotten a lot better in recent years, so I knew what I had to do. I had to get a new phone. So, I'd made a plan. I was going to tell my family that I wanted money for Christmas and my birthday, so I could try to save up for a new phone. While waiting for my birthday to come around, I would spend the time trying to figure out what phone I wanted. Because there are so many phones that people talk about these days, so how could I possibly choose? Well, I decided to make a few boxes that my new phone had to tick off. First off, I wanted a good camera, because whenever I don't have my Canon on me, my phone becomes my main camera, and I've shot countless clips on my phone over the years, and I've probably taken even more photos. So I wanted something that definitely wouldn't disappoint me. I also wanted one with a better screen, possibly close to bezel-less, and a good battery, since my LG could barely last a day towards the end of its life. Originally, I actually also wanted one that had wireless charging, but I very quickly realized looking at phones that that's really only on like the high-end flagships that you can get that. Flagships are expensive these days, and as tempting as the iPhone X or the Note 8 are, I just did not want to spend that much money. Eventually, after looking around a bit on the internet, I found 2 candidates, the OnePlus 5T and the Huawei Mate 10 Pro. So yeah, at this point I knew it was gonna be one of these 2 phones. I then spent the next time looking at different video reviews for both phones to find out their strengths and their weaknesses. I mean, both phones are great, there's no doubt about that, so it was actually really hard to choose. However, when my birthday came around, I had saved up enough money from gifts and my own savings, and you know what? I had actually made a choice. Alright, I'm back from the cold. That little montage you just saw, that was the last you'll ever see of video from this phone, so I hope you enjoyed that. Anyways, now it is time. I have the package here. It is time for the big reveal. I know I'm making this way more exciting than it actually is. Some people do gender reveal videos, I do phone reveal videos. So let's see how easy this package is to open. Here it is. 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! That is a really nice package. This seems very like fancy already, very like expensive. I like that. Is there anything more in the box? Yes, information that you do not need to see. Printed with soy ink. I did not know that was a thing, but again, makes it look very expensive. So I did decide to get the Huawei Mate 10 Pro. Why did I decide to get this over the OnePlus 5T that everyone seems to be talking about? Honestly, I think, like, there were a few reasons why I chose this one, but I think, like, the main one for me was that this just seemed like more of a safe choice, I suppose. Like, I like the idea of the OnePlus phones. I think they are great phones, but this only cost a little bit more, and the camera is slightly better. I think the main reason is that for like a little extra, I just got a lot of things that were slightly better in this, like slightly better battery life and slightly better camera. This has like image stabilization, and from what I could understand, or at least from what I've seen from videos, the OnePlus 5T doesn't have a very great image stabilization, and you need that when you do a lot of video. I think the last time I did an unboxing video was when I was like 16 years old or something like that. I think I did an unboxing of the Elgato game capture back when I was like a gaming YouTuber, and today we're doing an unboxing. Ooh, there you go, there it is. Game Capture HD. Yeah, it probably wasn't the most exciting unboxing video, but I think like back in the day, unboxing videos was like one of the big things on like Danish YouTube, so obviously I had to do it. How's this for a fancy angle, huh? Probably didn't think I could do that, but I could. So, let's open it. Ta-da! And there it is. It looks very premium, especially when we get it out and we look at the back. It looks more premium. Let me compare it to the LG. See, here we have the Huawei in its box, and then we have the LG next to it. I mean, I suppose on the front you don't really think about it, but when you like flip them around, it's just, it looks more premium. Let me just bring the camera in here. It looks more fancy, like this has a glass bag and everything. This looks a little bit more cheap, even though this was like it was a good model back when I got it, but I wouldn't recommend it today. It's so much heavier. It's so much heavier in your hand than this. I like that. It does, however, should probably mention that, and you might have already seen it, but it does not have a headphone jack. Is it gonna focus? It probably isn't gonna focus. There we go. There is no headphone jack on the bottom, and that is, for some people, that is a big no-no. For me, it's alright. I don't really care too much. I like Bluetooth headphones. I don't have one currently, but I'm gonna get some Bluetooth headphones. Anyway, let's open this and see what else we get. We have a charger. We have the USB-C cable, I believe this should be. Yes, it is. The USB-C cable. We have a pair of like, they look very much like the Apple ones. I'm not gonna lie, it is of course USB-C headphones because, again, does not have a headphone jack. But look at these. You can't tell me, okay, when you get them out they look a little bit different, but you can't tell me that they do not look like budget versions of the Apple headphones. It's very much the same. Don't know how these sound. I'm probably gonna try them out. It is the dongle life. I mean, isn't that just the dream for us all? The dongle life. Yes, lovely. What else is there? Oh, this is very interesting. I did not know this was a thing. This is a clear case. I didn't know that you got a clean cage in the packaging, but I think that's really, really cool. I really had no idea about that, and I don't really know, like, let me know if you've ever gotten a phone where you got like a case, I can't say that word, when you got a case with it, but that's really cool. I already got a case, but now I almost want to just like use the clear one instead. I'll think about it. Time for the peel. It's so shiny that you can see the camera in it. Lovely. This looks so good. I think this is the best looking phone that I've ever had. But it's gonna get fingerprints all over it. Let me actually try to put this clear case on. Let's see how it looks. I mean, that looks pretty good, I would say. I chose to get it in titanium gray and not in blue because I knew I would put a case on it. But now, like, knowing that I got a clear case with it, I kind of regret that. Because that looks cool. But I mean, gray is a nice color. It fits my aesthetics today. I suppose it's a good simple color. I think what I'm gonna do now is, because this video is getting long and boring at this point, so I am going to put my SIM card in and get this up and running, and I think that'll be the end of this video. Let's go.